you planned to have a great career playing hockey, and it didn't happen. Like for many professional sport players, actually, you know, they dedicated their life to sport, and when life events happen, they're like, "But what do I do with my life?" Or even when they retire.
Yep.
So, like, what was the transition like, and how did you finally find your new purpose then?
So for me, the transition from sports was a little bit difficult because it was taken abruptly from me. I had full intentions to continue on, but having got hurt and not being able to do that. And I think the next one really was just the next go round that for me was obviously the marketing advertising industry, which I got introduced to and just kind of fell in love with it. I resonated with it. It just felt right. And I think for me, that's one of the things always, it has to feel right to me. I have to kind of know, almost like that inside, that intuition type of feeling where you know what you're doing is the right thing. And that's one of the things I've had since I was very young. And even when I was growing up, because I was a bit of a street kid, you know, my parents both worked 2 jobs. And so, but I always knew kind of what was the right thing to do instinctively. Not that I always did it, but
That's 2 different things.
2 different things, exactly. So, but yeah, so that was kind of my journey. And then, you know, when this new journey I'm on now, it wasn't instant. It was something I knew, having taken kind of an early retirement, which we knew instinctively again this isn't who we are, and we have way more to offer to the world. But it did take a little bit of research. The only thing I knew is that my mentors over the years, and I loved your comments about mentors, because I've always had mentors, and I've always learned from them. And one of the things they always asked me was, what would you want what do you want on your tombstone when you pass away? And I never liked the question, because obviously it gets you started thinking about passing away. But I instinctively said that he made a difference in the world.